Saturday sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And we'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drafted in the third round. Down the right sideline. And down to the 19-yard line. Taking play there right off the bat. Given 55 yards on the ground. First down. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Running left, it's Warren. And he is out back down to 10. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way. We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And the Steelers are going to set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step.
Damn it, I seen it and I fucking... Jesus Christ.
Calvin Austin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers put
seen it last second.
Points on the board as they take the early lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. That'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
Sorry.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back at you. No, playing the game. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got
great blocking.
You can now win the Super Bowl.
That'll be incomplete, but he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Such great block.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He's going to have to hook up here to Chase. Take this to the other side.
It's a gain of 16
Bengal
yards.
first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
For the Cincinnati
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any rate. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got it to pick up a new set of yards for his offense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Bengals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust instead of just talking about winning.
Come on, guys.
You build a nice run here. If we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. The Cardinals will break it up on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And
Almost
hit
his player.
13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. That's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
To throw is Rodgers. He throws there incomplete.
Intended for I think he had hold that one before he ran into it. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
He just got enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first time. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again. 41 yards
and the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
It hurts the momentum because you get a short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
And inside Gale Brown. He is going to be stuck cold behind the line of of scrimmage.
German on the
2
tackle.
yards the loss, and
It's
now
a
they go
loss of
from
2.
2nd and 2 to a
Brings up
tough 3rd and 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow will throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you're trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. That's a space here. A very determined one there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27.
Good for 4 yards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go right back to the ground here on Brown. And will be out of bounds here. Will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 2, ready?
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. This offense hoping to change that right here. Madden hits him in stride. That's good. Completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second and a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Steelers' 6-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll go on the ground. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
On 1, ready?
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 12. 12. 12.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Are you kidding me with the blocking? Come on, bro.
The Bengals trying, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't do anything.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A short one there in front of you. And really out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And it is incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. There's Rodgers to throw. Another throw incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's a good signal call to never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. And with a pass, he releases it. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on it, punted away.
Punt formation for the Steelers.
44 on his first punt. This is a
You guys
good
block
kick as
this
well.
time.
Here's Jones. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
The Bengals take
And the
over
Bengals will
1st
take
and 10
over here 1st and
at their
10.
own 40-yard line.
Why is it taking forever to pick?
On 2.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Play action. It's Burrow. Flushed out right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That's
Every now and then it can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is always understand with your big on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
That is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And doesn't quite make it, taking it with an avalanche. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of
Big
20.
play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
11 Thomas. Tighten up. 11. 11 Thomas. 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown. And the Bengals are extra point away from evening this run.
Kevin McPherson for
The
the
touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion. This time to score.
Start with your guys, man. You got the big pass play. Get the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that. You come right back with another pass play to finalize things
Kevin
off.
McPherson
So we're leaving at 7 now as they kick it away. intended tackle just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half. He's got it complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here we go, a run for Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled with
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's second and 3. In motion left is Wilson. Here's Rodgers.
Kick that, Brattle. Come on.
Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Rodgers going to throw. Third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they give up 50 on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high power offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Good for a
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Yoshibas. And that is saved at the 15-yard line. Taking 4 points a game there. Another first down as well.
That's good for a
Another nice play there. They get down into the red zone in no time. That's what this offense can do.
15-yard line.
And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Here's Burrow, setting up to throw it. Well, this ball recovered by the offense. Remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. And they'll bring the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Throw left side complete to Chase. Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Next to 4 out of the After the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it was skipped through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
A final shot beforehand for Rodgers. Second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
They can go a little bit more because the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that they're going to be lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And the Bengals first down.
Now Burrow. Flush to his right.
Oh, no.
Picked up by the shot. And they will
Fuck.
finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. They'll bring in second down.
They put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Well, it's airmailed in the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down. Now Rodgers. Out to the front with the Johnson. And he'll be back to the second short of first at about the 9-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3 in a starting field position like that. 3's not what you're banking on.
No, you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the
Bengals take
scoreboard.
over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's the result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. It's Burrow. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the yards there. First down.
That's
If you're
good.
sitting with these with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's not separating back and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
And the throw left side here is caught with their lead. Incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
The coverage by Joey
Not his best
Porter
throw there,
Jr.
but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Burrow looking to pass. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third
A yard
and
all
1.
they need, but it's third down.
Here we go. 11 empty tape. Ready? Stop.
Burrow will throw. And close on third down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance, but that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
At the 30-yard line.
So a big play there on fourth, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
Ready?
To the air again, Burrow. And no screen, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. And we'll get him inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 11 empty. Ready? Stop.
Running right, here's Brown.
I cannot run that way.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. T.J. Watt, always the disruptor, there to blow that play up. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On the right side, over is Gesicki. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, the 2nd touchdown tonight. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. That makes it a 10-10 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. And they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if he had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They're going to play the ball game now, but they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
There's Rodgers to throw. Going to look deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Give a big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And the Steelers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll let it fly for Austin.
What the fuck?
So they come out with numbers to go with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Short one there to Flywheel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
18 on the play.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting the field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, God, dude. Where's my coverage?
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it.
God, bro.
2 points and gets them back within a field goal.
Steelers,
Shouldn't
18.
even be a game right now. He's afraid to kick it off.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs are a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
And for the
down.
defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And now 2 minutes to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. 11. Stop. 11. 11 Thomas. 11 empty. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's caught. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
10 yards.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He's finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they came through on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Second and 10. Back to throw again.
How is he dropping that?
He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up a third
You know,
down.
it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it. Bengals touchdown. Bengals advance. 46 yards. And the Bengals will have a 4-4 lead. Thanks to Corey McPherson up and good. These guys will take a 10-point lead.
Steelers 18.
After the touchdown, McPherson had to kick this one away. Now that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He finds his man Johnson. And they got him right across midfield down that 30 after it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Steelers.
Now Rodgers. Through the middle of the field. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Here we go. First and goal. Rodgers directing traffic. Going to change the play. They'll set up the throw. To the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Wilson, incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Rodgers again now. Putting it to the right side, Johnson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And he just threw this one over the security crew. Incomplete here.
The nice thing is that you still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pitching the sideline.
already seen it right here
and pick up some nice yardage.
Boswell's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try to pin them back there.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to win a few plays.
Exactly right. They have to get a first down and make them use up these 3 timeouts. I feel like they have this one in hand.
Second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout and run with the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and go out and be.
He's got room. And he will have it with his first down. There's celebration time on that sideline. They're down to 18. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Necessary at this stage as they run on first down. And the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
Ball.